to stop it. Hey, look at that. Hey, that's me up there. Hey. Well, welcome to Stop It, the only podcast with Zach Peterson as the host. Welcome to the Stop It podcast, the only podcast that has the gall to stop it and the audacity to Zach Peterson. So, you like the theme music?
I love it. Yeah. It takes me back to Batman or something.
Yeah. I love surf rock. Yeah. You know, it makes you feel good. You know, it changes your attitude. Imagine you saw a tornado and then you're like, oh no, that's bad. Imagine now you saw a tornado and surf rock was playing. You'd be like, well, fuck, I could just, fly out on a door. You know, or imagine you saw Frankenstein and Dracula. You know, you'd be like, this sucks, right? And then you see surf rock, like, oh, we're going to learn a new dance.
Yeah. Then they're the monsters.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I think it's, in this time of climate change, I think it's the soundtrack we need for every disaster video that we see. CNN has a new thing.
Right. Yeah, things are going bad. Put on some surf rock. Hey, we can always surf out of here. It's good.
Anderson Cooper, next time he gets hit by a flying piece of styrofoam.
Gaza. Okay. What?
It would help.
It's all about creating a sense of peace for all of us.
Yeah. Do you feel the same way about ska music?
Ska music? I don't think I feel like ska music, it's more like there's like a chase going on.
Okay.
You know, and it's like it's one of those
trombones
scenes,
and shit.
Yeah, it's one of those scenes where someone goes out one door and then goes into another door, and then like a bunch of people are like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then they go right behind. You know what I mean? You've seen Scooby Doo,
right?
That's ska behavior.
I like it.
Okay, well, I should introduce my guests. All right, please introduce yourself, what you do, and why people should care. Go in whatever order.
My name's Nick Allen. I've been friends with Zach for a long time. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm on the Todd and Tyler Radio Empire, and I have a podcast that's dumber than this. It's called Next Window, Please.
We'll see about that, Nick.
Right. If you like one-sided discussions about tartar sauce, check it out.
I'm Heather Jones. I'm also a stand-up comedian, and I don't have a podcast. I have 6 kids and 4 dogs, and if you want to feel better about your life, just come see me. Yeah. I usually make everybody else feel pretty good.
All right. Well,
there you go.
All right, let's get the only podcast in America going. This very important podcast. Okay, well, okay. If you haven't seen the podcast, we get questions from the bucket, and I don't know who wrote these. I wrote them. All right, let's start with this one. Imagine you are a person who invented the roof. And I'm a staunch wall guy. Sell me your new invention.
I'm like, dude, it's wet in here.
But that's the price of walls, you know? They'll go all the way over.
The price of walls, right. Well, it's kind of like a wall that just peaks in the middle.
I like that. Okay, I'm a big wall guy.
You like cages?
I don't know. They do have walls.
You ever want to keep something in a cage? How about yourself? How about you keeping yourself in a cage?
Yeah.
And you keep predators out.
Okay.
And you also keep out like noises. And it traps the heat, but you can, wait. Listen, I don't know if you're ready for this. Have you heard of something called a window?
Oh. No.
It's like, so we'll just hear me out. Let's say if we put some holes in your thing and then use those to cover the top. And then we've just kind of, I think you should just try. No, your neighbors have done it. All your neighbors are signed up for it.
Okay, that's what we're appealing to now.
Yeah. In fact,
Peer pressure.
They gave me your name, and if you give 4 other people my information, I'll give you a 20% discount.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. I was going for top wall, but no one went for it. I was like, it's a top wall.
Well, if you're against the roof, could I interest you in a ceiling?
No.
You can't have one. No.
All right, stop it. We're moving on. to a different wall-related question. This is the wall bucket.
What number question was that?
Yeah, because they are numbered. This was number 268.
I like it.
Yeah, that means I had 267 better ideas. All right, what does this one say? You ever had any pets? You have any pets? You said you had pets.
I do. I've had geckos, ferrets.
Oh, wow.
Dogs.
Okay, the first two
fish.
are ones that you can lose.
A guinea pig.
Yeah.
What are those hermit crabs? By the way, all of those other things, other than the guinea pig and the fish, none of those things I got myself. They were just all like given to us by people who were like, "Can you take care of this thing? We'll be back in 2 weeks," and they never showed up again.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've taken care of lots of various things. You got.
They know how maternal you are. They're like, Heather will take care of this.
Yeah. Here's a
I'll buy it
crab.
a $300
gecko.
terrarium.
Right.
Yeah. What a terrible pet.
My kid hasn't been
crab.
to the dentist in 2 years, but I'll take care of your damn gecko.
We just got a new puppy at my house. His name is Frank. He's a standard golden doodle, and he's an addition to our one dog who's a raving bitch. Can I say that on? Stop it.
Sure.
She's mean, and we our oldest dog is he's 16. He has a goiter that nearly touches the ground when he walks. He's been in a diaper for probably about a year now.
Wow.
And we think every day is his last day on earth, so we decided to throw a puppy into this mix, and it's been interesting.
Wow, it's nice to know that there's still pets living in hell.
Oh, yeah.
What a way to live, just a hellish painscape.
Right. And dude, we've had this puppy for a week. The puppy shows up, and then Tucker, he's the old one, his eyes are just starting to match shut. I think his body is like, dude, this is it. We're just going to close down, completely shut this party down.
Wow, that's sad. I'm hurt
I think,
by hearing that.
I think he's surprised he's still alive because he'll nap with his eyes open, tongue out, and it doesn't look like he's breathing. And I'll set my hand on him to be like, dude, yeah. And then he'll just be like, head up in the air. I think he's shocked that he's waking up again. Like,
He probably thinks it's an angel taking him to heaven.
He can go piss on the clouds.
You've been a good boy for a long time. I don't like the idea of someone giving you pet as a gift, especially like a bad pet, like a crab.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was more of like, hey, it was like a temporary foster situation that never resolved itself.
A foster crab?
It was a foster crab. Yeah, it was two of them, Mr. Krabs and Sandy. Their names.
It's funny, a foster, like, we have to get him a new home. What does that mean? Another shell? Like,
It does.
around?
You lay out bigger shells around them, and then as they molt, they come up and they pick their new house. Yeah, you are always supposed to have like a variety of larger size shells going up from their original size.
Do you eat Chinese food in front of it?
Yeah.
That seems cruel.
No, I'm not much of a sea. No. There's no like shellfish involved in anything I do. But
crab rangoon.
Yeah, but I'll eat a dog in front of a dog, so that's that's kind of insensitive, probably.
Yeah,
I think the question of morality in that situation goes a lot further than just in front of the dog.
Yes.
I'm kidding. I don't eat dogs.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. Stop it. All right. That's cool. This whole podcast is just one big ejector seat.
I like it.
You ever listen to Devo?
Yes.
You like Devo?
Yeah, my cousin was in a band that did a ska version of Whip It.
Oh,
and it went
wow.
like, da-da. Oh no, it was a reggae version. It was like, you must whip it. Da 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 da. And it was like an early 80s, so they did the accent and everything. It was not probably great, but the song I loved, I remember. But I remember Devo as reggae version. What?
How's that cousin doing now?
Oh, he's wonderful.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He's one of my Boston cousins. His wife is a psychologist, and he's a teacher, and he's fine.
Well, if you're in your youth, if you're doing, I could be more worried if it was a ska cover.
No,
reggae.
no. This was like a reggae, and they were not a reggae band. It was just the name of their band was Too Much Fun. I remember having. I don't know
the
why.
fun?
I can't remember what I ate yesterday, but I remember. I think I have dementia, where I'm just remembering things from like 40 years ago, but I can't remember anything else.
Hi, Heather. Are you a ska band? Do you like the Devo?
Did they use a number too or spell it out?
No, I don't know. I never saw him. I just listened to the cassette.
Are you still listening to the cassette?
No, I haven't. I wish I could find
There's
it.
been so much music.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I like my cover of Devo here in the ska band. Reggae, sorry.
I'm familiar with the whip it and the hats, but that's about it with Devo.
I'm a big Devo guy. This is one of these questions I put in there because it's one of my special interests, and I can talk at people for a while about it. But I was expecting to be a room full of people. I thought I could trap one person and be like, they worked with Neil Young, you know.
That's interesting.
It really is. Mark Mothersbaugh does a lot of scores. I mean, they did the scores for like Rushmore and things like that. I'm a big Devo guy. I think they ushered in such a large amount of wonderful music, but I understand that no one cares. So we'll move on. Stop it. But also, I'm happy I brought that up because we got to hear about the weird things that Heather's done or listened to.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that was like if that was a compliment, that was a bad one on my part. All right. Oh, we got.
I mean, that's I like Ben Folds. I like other things. I'm not just eating dogs and listening to a 50-year-old Devo song.
I like Ben Folds. You know, I'm into other stuff. Ben Folds.
Ben Folds and whatnot.
What a weird apology for doing nothing wrong. All right.
Yeah, Heather's right. You're good at apologizing for nothing.
Yeah, I know. I just like to cover all my bases at all times.
Okay, how many hats do you think you could each pull off?
Oh, God.
How many can I pull off?
Yeah, like how many styles of hats you can pull off? Like I can do baseball and beanie. Yeah. Everything else, I look like I'm like in a bad disguise.
I think I'm same.
Yeah,
I've tried other ones for a while. When I was probably doing stand up a couple of years, and I got one of those like newsboy caps.
Oh,
and I'm like,
no.
I'll be hat guy when I tell jokes, and I just look like a douche. The whole time, like, what am I doing? It's not good.
You look like a police officer going undercover as a newsie.
Yes.
Extra. You're under arrest. How about you, Heather?
I think I can do a baseball, a bucket, and one of those, like straw hats but like a cowboy hat, but it's like a straw hat kind of, you can fold. Like if you would go to the Caribbean and just something to keep,
Like what a scarecrow wears.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. Absolutely. And then when I go on vacation, I keep buying bigger hats that would make you think that I lived in Montana. I have like 4 or 5 hats that I really want to be wearing, but I don't go outside. I don't have the use for it, but I feel like they're there. I really want to wear them. But then I was watching some like super Christian, like Utah lady, and she was wearing them, and I'm like, oh, I'm that style. That's my style. That's not a good look. That's super pretentious looking. That feels like appropriation. I don't know from whom, but it just doesn't seem right.
I feel like you have to have a lot of confidence to try new hats.
Yes.
Because it's not like new shoes, because shoes are the farthest away from your head, so you can forget about them and go, oh, fuck yeah, shoes, all right. But like a hat, every time you look at yourself, you're like, I don't know.
That's right there.
Yeah, that's a hat.
The time to explore is the Kentucky Derby. Like every Kentucky Derby, there's a local charity that they do a Kentucky, and they're always having like hat contests and stuff. And I always get excited, like I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to do the hat thing, and I always forget, and I'm always like scrambling last minute.
Yeah,
do it. I bet you could pull off a floppy sun hat.
Yes, I think I have done
Maybe
that.
some horses on it?
Yeah, you've got to get some crazy like tool and shit going on. Sorry, can I cuss? No. Okay.
Well, we did.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Every time I'm like, Grace is going to, I have to edit this crap out.
No, we don't bleep it. We just, No one's been mad, so we don't do anything.
Okay, all right.
That's good.
I don't know.
I'll try to keep it on the.
I feel like the Kentucky Derby is Hat Amnesty Day,
Yes.
where you can wear hats without any repercussions.
And it's supposed to be like the most ridiculous it is, it's almost the better. It's kind of like going to a wedding in England. Like it's supposed to be ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
And the guys, I mean, yeah, you can go for it.
You can wear a stovepipe hat, and no one assumes you're going to clean their chimney.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever
What
do
a
that?
relief.
Yeah.
Everybody into steampunk that day is like, nobody's noticing me.
Yeah. It's like you walk around boulders, everyone's like, okay, I don't have any Magic the Gathering cards. Leave me alone.
Does anybody legitimately wear a top hat? Are there people out there that like, that's it. I'm going out for the day.
If you go downtown when the people are act like they're in Dickens, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
That's something that happens normally or a specific day?
Well, the carolers.
Christmas time.
Oh, okay, good.
You should bring it back. You should be that guy. I mean, maybe the newsboy didn't work, but how about the Abraham Lincoln?
Right. Yeah. I'd wear that and sell giant headphones.
All right, stop
Really
it.
tall.
We really milked the hat.
Yeah.
Right? Talked about hats a lot.
It's interesting that hat question followed Devo so closely.
Oh, yeah. We did. Hey, what stinks?
I saw your PowerPoint on this.
Yeah, I know.
It's a great. Have you guys seen Zach's PowerPoint on what stinks? Is that on YouTube?
It is.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Then we had a whole process. Then you have to check yourself first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So
Make sure it's not you.
you're not talking about just general culture things.
Just what
like,
It's supposed to be fun.
I usually start with my armpits.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing because like I say in the PowerPoint presentation, you can't declare what stinks without checking yourself first.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Because if it's yourself, then you have to remove yourself. There's steps. I have a dissertation on this. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, the what stinks, I found that if that question's asked, how do you say Lincoln Park, people get pissed.
It's in Lincoln Park?
Lincoln Park, they suck.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
if you say they suck, people are like, they saved my life. I'm like, that's nice.
I'm inclined to agree with you about Lincoln Park. Yeah, but that's the thing. Music that I hate growing up, people loved, and like they really like, I love it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
But you're right. They stink.
I'm like, I'm glad they saved your life. They're still a horrible band.
And you're somebody who loves Kiss, so you're used to, like, people dunking on your band.
Well, if people say Kiss sucks, I'm like, I can see it.
Yeah.
The bar's pretty low for what's good.
Link, you've got to at least admit the rapper in Linkin Park is a horror. It's so bad. Isn't it sad that it's so bad? It's like those are legitimately shit that he rhymes. It's crazy.
I know.
And he's the guy that's still alive.
All right.
They're left with that guy.
Stop it.
All right.
All right. The ejector seat is working.
All right, good.
I remember last time we got in a heated... You got all worked up about Mannheim Steamroller. So...
If anybody's going to start wearing a top hat, it's going to be Chip Davis from Mannheim Steamrollers. Ding, playing his horrible keyboard. He hasn't changed the settings on it since, 86? Ding, 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 ding.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Yeah. Ugh, I don't like that one.
They're probably doing Christmas in July at a barbecue store right now.
What is something that you romanticized that ended up being overrated?
Life.
Oh.
All right, I get it.
I don't know. I don't think I always kept my expectations really low. That's always probably, I don't think I can romanticize it. What about you?
Red Lobster.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
Sizzler,
that's a good...
Sizzler. Let's say Sizzler instead.
Okay.
Because I grew up going to Sizzler every birthday growing up, you know? Because as a young farm boy, I thought that was the epitome of fine dining.
Yeah.
Was some lobster at Sizzler. And then I went as an adult. I was wrong. It's not good.
That's good. You can see that, though.
Yeah, I've grown as a person.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if there's any. I mean, I think Sizzler is a dated reference as well, because I grew up in the '80s, where there were only 4 restaurants back in the day.
Yeah, I feel like they
Golden
and
Corral.
Shoney's had their heyday at the same time.
Shoney's, yeah. Golden Corral, Shoney's.
Mm-hmm. Is Golden Corral the only survivor?
I think so.
Was there any sort of fountain at the Sizzler?
Water. There's just a water fountain.
When he's dipping their desserts in the water fountain at the end of the buffet.
Yeah. Those were. That's how bad the restaurant. One of their dips was just water. Like there's butter, ranch, and water. Like, imagine if your steak was wet. I think that's a think you can leave thing. So
yes, the old sloppy steak.
Yeah. It's like I said that. I realized that once I said it. Strike it from the record. No one's going to edit this. All right, we're good.
Yeah, I don't really romanticize. I don't know. I'm trying to go back on it. I don't even know if there's anything from my youth that I romanticize.
How about like a place? Is there a place you're like, this is going to rule, and then you go there like, this sort of sucks?
Yeah, like most places.
So,
no, I don't know. We were just on vacation. We were down at Lake of the Ozarks, so we're very wealthy, for vacation. And I always love seeing a little kid, like my little nephew. He's 11. He stinks, and he's like kind of grown up, but still like a little baby sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's at the pool just like crying. And I'm like, man, you were looking forward to this shit for months. And now you're at the pool just crying like a little bitch.
You said that to him? What did he say?
No, later.
Oh, okay.
That's not the best moment when they're crying. You got to be like, you just got to let him. Mom can handle that. Then once he's done crying, I'll be like, what the fuck was that, man? He was just on. He was like a co-host or a guest on Next Window Please.
Yeah.
And that was one of the questions I had for him. I'm like, how many times did you cry at the pool today?
I like how you have a podcast to bully your family.
Yeah. But I love it. Yeah, don't you see a kid at the zoo or what? They've been looking forward to that. Or a kid crying at their birthday party. That's funny.
I don't know.
I will say the only time that I was expecting something way better than, not better, but just different than what it ended up being was my husband and I were dating in college. It was the first road trip we were taking. It was spring break. Mm-hmm. It was my freshman year, his senior year. And we decided, we had friends that were like, we're going to go do a bike thing down, in Moab, and that fell through. So then we decided, spring break, all the people are going, Rapid City, the Black Hills. Oh, there's going to be people. I imagined it teeming with backpacking college people. Like Fort Lauderdale was filled. I just thought, are we even going to get a campsite? We were the only people at Custard State Park. It was so cold. Nobody was there. I don't know what the hell. This is like a 94, or 5, never mind. I didn't have internet, okay. This is before internet. This is before internet where you can connect with people. Literally, I just thought, my first college trip was going to be, and it wasn't. It was nice. We had fun. But
one of the hot spots was Panama Beach.
Yes. I went to Rapid
South Dakota. And Cancun. Those are the places you go. We love to hang out in South Dakota. We love to hang out in the Black Hills. Yeah, go to that place where they have all the animal parts. This is what college is all about, baby. Getting pelts.
Yeah.
You want to go to? My husband calls the Black Hills the poor man's Denver, and he's not wrong.
No.
Did you purchase a dream catcher?
No, we have not. No.
There's literally a store where you can just buy parts of animals.
No, I haven't spent that much time in the Black Hills.
Oh, okay.
I've been there. I saw them.
Yeah.
No, it's not good being in South Dakota romanticizing Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. I know.
Wow, I sure wish I was in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that sounds like it's over now. No one's talking, so stop it. Moving on. Okay, here we go. See if you like this one. You are the one who has to write aliens the first letter from space. What do you say? You're writing the first letter to aliens. What do you say? Dear aliens.
Is it soon?
Is it what?
Is it soon?
Yeah.
If I had to do it today?
Right now, yeah. I don't know.
If I had to do it today, I'd be like, all right, there's this band Kiss. They just stopped touring in person. They've got these holograms coming in 2027. If you want to come check out the Kiss holograms, I'm sure it'll start in Vegas. What else are you going to say? If they're If aliens are advanced enough to come get us, they'll be like, you guys still fart? You have wars and disease and shit? What's wrong with you?
You still fart.
Yeah, you just have to find a weird thing. Yeah.
That's your first question.
I don't know. Check out, do you have burritos? Check that
out. not like you're representing all humanity. You have burritos or what? Y'all chill? What about you?
This is a very serious question. I feel like I would get very academic with it. I would probably start with like, okay to go. It's a Contact reference. Nobody's going to get that.
No.
Nobody's going to get that. Yeah, I would start with that, see how that lands with them when that joke fails with the ETs.
It's like, we love Jodie Foster on our home planet.
Nobody likes Jodie Foster? No, okay. And then I'll be like, you know what? I'm not probably the best person to introduce you to us, but let me get you. And then I would like, hey, Fauci. Fauci would be a great one. Fauci, I think, should be our ambassador to ETs. That would be.
Yeah, have him write the letter.
He's full of dirty lies.
But as far as like, I think you'd need somebody like versed in biology and especially like virology, because like you don't want to catch like the reason we don't go visit that one tribe off of the coast of India, is because we don't want to get them sick. So maybe
I want to pretend like I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
we don't
one,
contact certain indigenous groups because we don't want to transmit diseases to them that they're not inoculated against.
Okay.
So I would feel like it would have to start with some like, hey, you need to talk to the health people over here before we fuck you up or you fuck us up or something.
Your letter would be like an email to them, be like, hey, talk to these people.
Right.
Okay, that's I mean, that's probably the most responsible thing.
We need
to
to set up like an Ellis Island of. Oh yeah, that's true.
I
would be like, have you seen the movie Panic Room? Because we love Jodie Foster here. Okay.
Her name was Jodie.
I'd probably be like, I don't know, what's everything else like? And then,
I'd have more questions.
Oh right, yeah. Like I thought you were indicating like introducing us to them, but you're right. We would probably ask a lot of questions.
I mean, it depends.
I would have a ton of them.
I mean, I think you're thinking about it in a way where it's like you're talking to the whole world, and like they're gonna communicate with the whole world. And I'm like, what if it's just like a secret like pen pal?
Oh, it's just you and them.
I mean, you could do whatever you want. The question's open ended, but like, what if it's like if it's a pen pal between me and them? I'd be like, what's it like there? Can I go there? Can I live with you?
I would feel like I want to establish a FaceTime real quick. Like I would want. I'm like I would feel like at that point writing is just too restrictive. I'd be like, we need to.
Make sure the aliens aren't catfishing.
Can we Zoom?
Yeah. Right. You really an alien?
Are you telling me you have 53 million cock and you want me? All I have to do is send you $20,000 and you're gonna get it back to like. Right. Yeah. Sorry, I went too long with that.
No, I thought it was good. I know where you're from.
I might try to talk him into Christianity. Like, I'm not into it, but I think the only thing that would convince me is if an alien came down and they had crosses too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like, do you have you heard about this?
Yeah, so if nobody knows you're in contact with them, you talk him into, he was born on Christmas Day to a virgin mother and he absolves the world of your sins and shit. They're like, okay.
And
or the universe, you'd probably have to go universe at that point.
Yeah, and they're like, I heard about that. Like, oh.
Yeah. Right. And then they come down in a big flying cross. Everybody's like, no.
Yeah. I get that. I think that's a good way to go about it. But what if it was something else? What if it was like, what if it was a different one, then would you like believe them more? Whatever they believed into?
Well, I just think it'd be funny because it would be if there's a religion that's not even on this planet and they show up and maybe they show up in like a big spaceship that's like the Prophet Muhammad's head. You can't even draw him here.
Yeah, but
they're like, hey, it's cool. Check this out.
Yeah, okay.
People get real weird when you start talking about physical depictions of the Prophet Muhammad.
I mean, that's very true. Some people would say that that's sort of a bit of a live wire.
Yeah.
Especially. Okay. Well, stop it. That's like an automatic stop it for sure. Jeez Louise. All right. Okay. Y'all got any warrants?
No.
For sure?
I just found that out. I was worried. I was recently worried, but I got stopped. Luckily, I was not apprehended, but they did run my license. I thought I had like maybe an unpaid speeding ticket in Iowa from like over 10 years ago. And, I owe the government a lot of money. So it's just get in line,
Right. I mean, just one ticket, you can get a warrant?
Well, that's what I heard, and I think it's like, people that just like, oh, so-and-so had a warrant, and then they got pulled over 5 years later and got arrested. Like you hear these crazy stories, and you're like, you don't think it's going to apply to you, and then you're driving with a little bit of weed on you, and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this in Iowa. And that's probably a good rule of note, just for anybody.
That's
just
good
whether or not you think you have a warrant or not. But
I could.
Yeah,
I mean, you never know.
I know. And like, how do you find out without telling on yourself,
Right. Well, suppose someone that looks like me hasn't paid my toll bill in Illinois for 7 years. Suppose you pulled me over for reckless driving. What would that look like?
Yeah. I don't think I have a warrant. I think I've been to court recently enough that if I did, I would know.
Yeah.
Do you?
Okay. I don't think so.
Yeah, good.
I'd like to hope not.
Yeah, I don't think other than Iowa, but I probably stole my money.
Does anyone in here have a warrant? Do they send you a letter? No?
You would hope.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you got a warrant. You're like, oh, crap. Because if you owe taxes, they send you a letter.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They should text.
But if they... no.
If you really want to get a hold of me, I hate the mail.
Yeah. But I mean, like, look at all the people that text you. They're like, you owe this much in toll bills. Or
true.
We have a job, collecting money that you can have. And it's like, just give us your social security number and you will have everything you've ever wanted.
I'm waiting to hear back from a lot of those people.
I don't like that. Like, what's okay. I don't know where else to go with this. Like, what's the smallest thing that you could have a warrant for?
Probably like failure to appear for a parking ticket or something like that.
Right.
I think it's just like not showing up. When I've been arrested, they tell you to go back. You get cuffed and stuff, but then I guess they tell you to go back. That's the main thing. You just have to go back.
Yeah. I usually pay my tickets pretty quickly because I'm afraid.
I have had my license suspended twice in Nebraska because I refuse under like civil disobedience to pay the tickets because I felt like I was wrongly charged.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is I did it. Like I did it. I was given the ticket and I just felt like they could have given me a warning, but they didn't. And I refused to pay this flipping huge, just so stupid. I'm the only person in my family to have lost my license not for a DUI reason. And I remember my mom was so disappointed. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, I just have to go to the DMV and just pay to get it. I'm like, I'm not in any, and I was like, oh, anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But okay.
So they don't appreciate the civil disobedience.
Yeah, no, they didn't. It was really, I was really, like, my husband got a ticket and he went to the class to get out of it. I refused to go to the class. I'm like, don't you I'm an excellent driver. I'm a fantastic driver. I have never been in an accident where I was the driver and at fault.
Yeah. I mean...
I've been rear-ended recently twice. Again, that was not my fault.
Yeah, every time I hear someone lost their license twice, I'm like, they're not a bad driver. They're just principled.
Yes.
They just refuse to deal with bureaucratic bullshit.
One time I was 6 months pregnant, had pneumonia, and I think and I thought, I don't have to play this sympathy card. No, I think he just thought I was gross looking and fat and just, coughing all over the place and just, I'm still pissed about that. So yeah,
you needed to be punished for that.
Yeah, I did not pay that one with prejudice. Yes.
What was the other one?
I think it was just it was another speeding one, like on 60th Street, and it was a speed trap. And I think those are bullshit too. Don't freaking cheaters.
You got to catch me out in the wild.
Right. Don't set up a tree speed trap on the bottom of the hill, right? When people, at least give. Sit out there for a couple days. Let us know you're coming, and then if we don't adjust accordingly, then start handing out tickets. But don't be a dick about it. Yeah,
I get that. 50th and Leavenworth. I've gotten like 4 tickets there. Yeah, it's like it's a graveyard.
Yes.
that you can go fast.
Yes, and you can turn left.
No one's if someone's playing in the graveyard, they shouldn't be.
It's a weird kid.
Right.
Yeah, it's a
and
weird
it's weird
kid.
because between Farnham and Leavenworth, it's 25, and then between Leavenworth and Saddle Creek, it's 30, and it's like they just stopped caring about people the further south, east you went.
That's right. It's systemic.
Yeah. Right.
See?
I was like, these freaking Dundee snobs.
Hey.
Oh, don't go 30 in my thing.
Yeah.
And then also on 52nd Street, when those bastards are trying to get everybody, it's 25, keep kids alive. And it's 30, but they're trying to get everybody to go. I go 27. I split the difference. I'm like, don't. You're coming after me for the extra 2 miles. You can fuck off. I'm so sorry, Grace.
And the police are like, don't stop her. She's principal. She's splitting the difference.
We're never going to see that money. It's worth more trouble than it's worth.
Yep. That's okay. That's good. Stop it.
But if you speed on my street, I will run after you and throw a rock.
Right. I live right on 50th, and I'm getting I literally said to many people, like, there should really be a speed bump here.
Yes.
There's
It's coming. It's because it's right down. It's so easy to go so fast.
I used to be like, rock and roll, fireball, partying. And I'm like, there should be speed bumps next to my house. These guys go too fast.
We live a block and a half away from one another.
I know, so I'm right.
I totally am saying we should start it. I think we could get this going if we wanted to. You and me together, we could get a speed bump installed on 50th.
Yeah. They'll look at our records and go, no, we're not listening to you. What is something that you spend more money on than you should because you think it's really worth it?
Recently, it's been Happy Meals.
What is your normal Happy Meal budget?
Normally, I wouldn't eat them as often, but right now, McDonald's has a new line of Happy Meal toys called like Little Mickey D's or something, and it's just little miniature like parts of the restaurant. Like this morning, I just got the French fry on the tray, and I do a fast food themed podcast, and I kind of want these trinkets for around the set and shit.
Yeah.
So I've been leaning in.
This is a meal and I'm decorating.
Yeah, and sometimes, I'm 43 years old. If you order a Happy Meal, a lot of times, this morning I just got the Happy Meal. Sometimes I'll usually get like a McChicken or a McDouble as well, because it's not very filling. It's fit for a child. And they will look in your card.
Fit for a child.
Yeah, they'll look in your card to see if there's a kid in there or not.
Oh, seriously?
Sometimes, probably about half the time.
You can't just say, I'm taking it home.
That's just me, man. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. What do they care?
Been married for 25 years. I don't want to hang out with you. I'm not trying to get laid.
Do you feel like
the idea of even impressing anybody in any situation is long gone?
Oh yeah, amen to that.
I'll order a Happy Meal. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I'll eat other people's leftovers. I'll take other people's leftovers when I eat out with them. Like if they have like a decent amount of their food left, I'll be like, that's such a waste.
Would you do that from a stranger's table?
No.
That's good.
I have to know them.
All right.
I have to see that they haven't touched their food. Like,
I used to, if you work at a restaurant, you do it from strangers' tables all the time. I mean, maybe I'm speaking for myself. But I was like, I was a busboy and all that stuff. And it's like, wow, that's a whole fucking pizza.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm eating. Yeah.
I could totally see pizza because you're not touching a slice, especially if it's connected to another slice.
Right.
Right.
Nobody's touched that.
Fries.
That's a brand new slice. That's not even like somebody else's at that point.
Yeah, like I'm not eating like a half-eaten lasagna here.
No.
Right? That's like, that's different. It's like these things that can be individuals.
Yeah, and nobody's like, their fork hasn't touched the pizza.
That's right.
Unless they're a lunatic.
I have not done any of that since the pandemic, though, I will say. I mean, other than taking me or my immediate family's food, I've not eaten a friend's food. I'm not saying it's not possible. I mean, I'll still do it, but people they've been eating their food around me.
People been eating around you?
Finishing their foods, and nobody's leaving any leftovers for me to take. Did I just pour water on you? Did I just?
No,
I think they might know if they get up to go to the bathroom, by the time they come back, their food's going to be gone. You've eaten it all.
I just told
do you think that comes from having all the kids?
Huh?
My kids, does that come from having 6 kids? I'm sure you finish a ton of people's meals.
Oh, for sure.
I used to hate that shit. Now I have 3 kids. I'll eat the rest of whatever they have.
Yeah, for
around.
sure. Because sometimes it's just like a perfect little bite later on, 1 or 2 little bites of like a Red Robin burger. Ooh. Perfect, right before bed. Pop that in Miralax and you're set.
Okay. So you're the thing you splurge on is Happy Meals.
At least within the past 10 days, I'd say. Okay. So, yeah.
Heather, what about you?
I think for me it's Aveda hair products, but I can't consistently keep it up. So like for instance, I totally ran out of shampoo. It's the day before my husband gets paid, and today I washed my hair with mane and tail horse conditioner and Burt's Bees dog shampoo. I used Pet Supplies to wash my hair today. So we do that a lot. There's a term for it, like bougie pour or something like that, where you can only afford the good stuff, like fraction of the time. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's great.
I'm relieved you went with the pet shampoos. At first, I thought when you said I thought you were going to say mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Have you done that before?
Oh no, mayonnaise, like eggs on your hair. You said mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, mayonnaise. Yes, I've never done that. No, I can't stand the smell of mayonnaise. But I have seen people treat their hair with mayonnaise. It's
Miracle
so
Whip?
Oh my! You're gonna make me fucking throw up. That's so gross. You just want to
I didn't mean that was not the intent.
Somebody just started in the worst bukkake ever, and then Grace, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what kind of target audience this is going for. I apologize.
Depending on the size of the crowd, you could use that as shampoo.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay.
That's a good place to move on from. I was going to say sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
But I feel like we got a little out of control there.
Yeah.
Where we're going. In a family restaurant.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Have you ever been screamed at in a retail or food service job? Have you ever worked a front-facing food service or retail job?
I've done both.
You ever got screamed at?
I don't think I've been screamed at. I don't think so. I just tried to diffuse the situation.
Yeah.
I did some yelling once. I worked at a bank. I was a bank teller. Mm-hmm. And the bank at the time, they were moving locations. So we were just in this little trailer temporarily. And it was me and one girl working. And I decided to, we were just joking around. It was a Saturday afternoon, right. Saturday morning, nobody's at the bank. And I go through Adam Sandler, a Toll Booth Willie from that album.
Yeah,
There's a part on there where he goes, F you, yeah, it's a litany of swears. I went through as I get to the end, she's like, Nick. And I turn around as I'm done with this, and there's just this nice old lady standing there wanting to make her deposit at the bank. And I just F you and all your fishy friends in front of your mothers. And I did the whole thing. And luckily, this lady was just like, what? And I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody was in here. And then I was convinced I was going to be fired on Monday. But she didn't say anything or whatever. So I think I did more screaming than I was screamed at. But.
Nice.
That's pretty chill. It's nice of them.
Yes.
That's cool. I've never been screamed at. I have been threatened to have somebody hit me in the head with a brick.
Whoa! But they said it nicely?
Yeah.
It was over the phone. I worked telemarketing in high school, and it was during the presidential campaign with oh God, what was
Bob
his name?
Dole?
Bob Dole.
Bob
Dole. I wanted to say Hal Dobb. That's a local guy. Bob Dole, and
he would have been a great president. Hal Dobb.
We worked for a telemarketing company, and it was for a campaign that they hired us from the RNC, Republican National Committee, for raising money for his presidential campaign. It was 1992, and they, in the computer system, they wanted us, they said, this is how much, it'll show you the most that they've ever donated, and then we want you to start by asking them for 3 times that amount. So if they said they've given 20, you ask for 60.
For Bob Dole?
For Bob Dole, right.
Dole out your buddy.
The problem was is that for like 10 minutes when we started calling, they forgot in the cents place, they did not put in the dot for the cents. So $100 was really just, well, like $1,000 would have just been $10. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So if they gave $10, it looked like they gave $1,000.
Whoa.
And so we were starting by asking these people for 3,000. Now imagine if this, and there were people that had given like $100. So we're asking people for like $60,000 right off the top of this thing. Whoa. And they were farmers. They were, these were all and we also couldn't deviate from the script. So even though we knew there was a problem, we could not we had to be verbatim. Everything was strict. It was so stricted. And so we knew something was wrong, but every time, and we would just have to read off the script. And after like the second, this guy goes, "Are you stupid? Am I going to have to come over there and hit you in the head with a brick?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm very sorry you feel that way, sir." I appreciate it. And the client heard that, and I ended up getting some Gevalia coffee or something. That was a different. Anyway, I got a thing because I stuck it out. They were like, "Oh, you did good." I'm like, "You guys suck. I hate you so much. You guys are so wrong."
Right.
Again, we did not. This was not a volunteer thing. We were paid to do this, but there were RNC.
I'm glad you were getting paid.
Yeah,
that would have been messed
nobody
up if you were volunteering for Bob Dole.
Crap.
Do it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
What if that's why Dole lost the election? Like, Dole's calling me up asking me for $30,000.
Well, they were sending people like little things too. Like they were sending them $1 back to all their donors. Like, hey, it was a gimmick to try to get them to donate more, but they were mailing people $1, like a physical $1. And then these farmers were like, "Are you kidding me? I just had to go spend 3 hours driving to the local because you had to sign for it." It was like a sign thing. So all these farmers who never have to go into town had to go into the post office to get $1, and they were so mad for the certified mail that they got from the RNC. They were like, it probably you probably pissed a lot of people off. Well, again, before the internet, crazy ways we had to raise money.
Yeah, I managed a video game store back in the like 2010s, and someone's kid took the family Xbox and all the games and sold it to us.
Nice.
And then the mom came in the next day and was like, "I want it back." I'm like, "I just can't give you an Xbox because you say I should give you an Xbox." And it was literally like a middle-aged woman screaming at me from like a foot away, being like, "I want what I want, and I want it now." All right, well. Well, you're going to have to talk to the general manager because I can't do anything for you.
Did she get it back?
Yeah, once they gave me the receipt with the money we gave them.
Okay.
And then they gave me the money back and I gave them the stuff back. And
gotcha.
Like a reasonable transaction.
She was trying to do this without any sort of
I'm just coming in and this is what I want now. It's like, okay.
My God.
Yeah, if you're a retail worker, that sucks. That's a bad thing to be. It's not fun. And especially a manager, because they think that you're the person that's going to solve the problems.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
I'm usually the cause. These are my policies. Whoops. All right. Sorry. But yeah, it sucks. There's some people that work with the public, they have to deal with the worst of it,
Yeah.
So that sucks. All
That
right.
kid was pretty industrious.
Yeah. I mean, he went out and made some money for himself. All right. This is the last question. One more time, please plug your stuff. Where can people see your stuff, hear your stuff, contact you if they're upset with what you said?
I have Dick Allen. I've got a podcast called Next Window Please. And yeah, if you live anywhere around Omaha in a small town, I'll be at whatever bars in your place pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
Unless I've worn out my welcome, which I have in however many places. Hello, might be there too.
I know, that's what I was saying. I'll probably be opening for Nick wherever he's going. And that, thank you.
Thank you.
Whatever Nick's doing next, I hope to be doing that too. I don't know if he's gonna. No, I am. Heather Jones, the Heather Jones on socials, and I'll add you. Yeah, I don't have I need to be better.
Yeah, Heather, it's been so much fun watching Heather in these small towns, because Heather, my favorite version of you is when you just don't give a shit, and that happens a lot. These small town shows be like, you what? You're like ripping people apart, yelling and swearing.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
It's like therapy a little bit. It's probably why my kids are still alive. That's good. That's good. Thank you. You're awesome. Keeping a lot of people alive.
Good.
Yeah.
You can listen to all of the Stop It library, the Stop It episodes at stopitpod.com, or Stop It on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff, and from Hurrdat 1, and who's putting on this very nice live show. Please give it up for the live show with the audience.
Yeah.
I don't think I acknowledged it all. Got laser focused on the joke I wrote about surf rock at the beginning of the show. Remember that joke? Wow, I wrote that down. I'm like, this is going to go good. It went okay. And this is a good question to end on. It's, do you think this podcast is any good?
I love it.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. What do you think?
I do too.
I listened to most of them. There's a couple I haven't caught up on, but
wow.
Yeah. Dude, Zach, you're literally one of my favorite comics.
Hey, this
anybody.
podcast,
I know we've had this conversation a bunch, but
yeah,
Zach, do you ever plug your albums on here?
No.
So a list of wet celebrities,
okay.
Midwestern jokes for the Americans.
Okay, well, this question was not meant to give me compliments.
No, but I love it. Like Zach,
now I feel very uncomfortable.
Dude, I was thinking about Zach a bunch of the Ozarks, because there's a joke off of Midwestern jokes for the Americans about how you knew this was going to come up. Did we talk about it last time too? The duck joke is one of my favorite jokes in the world. He's like, I'm getting older, I'm having unwanted duck thoughts.
Yeah.
And you say about a mallard, is a valiant bird with a quiet strength and a green head.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of mallards down in the Ozarks, and every time I was like, man, there's a valiant bird with a quiet strength and a green head.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And if you are in the listenership or watching or whatever, if you like it, please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, whatever you do. Makes our numbers look good. That's what we want, right? Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
I feel it was weird because I had listened to the one with Steve Berg right before I came in here, and so it was weird because I was listening to you, like I was getting ready and blow drying my hair and then driving, and then I came in and it's like I know you and I've known you for a long time, but I still feel like a fan with a parasocial relationship.
Oh, that's very
nice. When I came in,
yeah,
it's almost like, oh yeah, like we had just had a conversation, but I realized no, you were not part of that at all. Like you know what I mean?
It's very nice.
So strange.
Yeah, I get it, and I feel really bad because because the question was supposed to be like, isn't this dumb? But you're like, it's actually very nice and sweet, both of you. So it makes me feel bad because it looks like, hey, you know what time of the show it is? It's time of the show to tell you how much you like me, which is not good entertainment. It makes me feel like a jerk. So thank you for listening one more time for our guests. And please follow on socials. Have a good night. You've been listening to the podcast, now you can stop it.